Cool. Hey guys. Oh, I'm gonna start that over again. Hey guys, gals, whatevers. I'm not gonna have a set intro. I'm just gonna be the. Um, uh, what do I say? Howdy? Howdy, folks. I think that's how Mark Maron introduces his podcast. Okay, breathe. Hey, welcome back, or welcome for the first time. So, this is different. I'm really just starting to get used to talking to a camera. So that's what this is right now. Yeah. Hi. This is kind of like an announcement, an informal, rambly thing. I'll try to keep it pretty short, but I just want to talk about things that I have envisioned for this channel going forwards, because I have made an investment. I've gotten a new camera and stuff, and I have so many ideas, so many, but I know I just got to be realistic with myself. But at the same time, I just want to talk about what I hope to do, you know? So I did decide to change up my work schedule a little bit so that for a little while I'm gonna have some more free time, and we'll see how that works out. If it doesn't work out, I'll just go back to the daily grind of sandwiches, probably. That's probably what's gonna happen. But until then, I'm just gonna take my passions seriously, you know, and actually do something good for myself, because I'm 23 now, and yeah, I'm not old by any means, but I do feel like it's time to start actually thinking about what I want to do and actually just doing it, as opposed to, you know, just thinking about it, but actually putting in the work and the effort, and just stop fantasizing, because I know everything that I want to do is completely possible and reasonable. And I've been very focused lately, and I've built up this momentum, which really hasn't slowed down very much. I mean, it's like sometimes I felt so productive it was insane, and then like I wouldn't draw for a couple days or something like that, and then I'm like, oh god, well, I guess I'm a failure. But no, in general, overall, I'm creating the most work, and I'm the best work I've ever created, and I feel like I can definitely keep this up, so I'm excited. Anyway, back to YouTube specifically, and what I'm gonna do for this channel is I plan on continuing the draw with me's that I've been doing, but hopefully they'll come out a little better now, and I'll spend more time on like editing, so they're maybe a little more fun to watch. And in addition to that, I plan on doing like tutorials of projects that I give myself. This past winter I made my first zine, and everyone seemed to think it was really cool and asked how I did it, and it was actually pretty simple, but I know I looked up a lot of tutorials when I did it, and I had help from a friend with like formatting it so I could print it correctly and all, so I think it would be really cool to work on the second issue of that and show y'all how I do it. I also, for a while I had a Depop where I was reselling clothes and stuff, so I want to get back into that, because it's just kind of been on the back burner for a while. On that note, one other thing that I really love doing is like painting and customizing clothing. A little while back, I think just this past summer, I painted a jacket for a good friend, and people loved it. But I just have been so afraid of like starting a new project like that, even though I've had so many ideas and I was like so inspired, and that I just kind of like kept starting stuff and feeling like it was just crapola. And then I just stopped and focused on other stuff. But yeah, so that's something. Like fantasy wise with that, I kind of want to have my own line of like a collection, so to speak, of like clothes. So I'm working right now on like a theme and like sketching ideas, but once I start getting into like the actual painting process and stuff like that, I definitely want to show y'all how I do it, because it's really not that hard. It took me a couple tries to figure out what kind of paint was gonna work, and like, yeah, I figured it out. I got some suggestions from people on Instagram, and that was very helpful. paint's expensive, so yeah. Well, we'll get into that another day. But and also, yeah, so if you look back on my YouTube into like what the vast majority of the videos are on it, it's me like as a teenager, like making okay cover singing videos. But I want to get back, since I produce my own music now, like since I'll have more free time, since I'm changing my schedule around, I definitely want to make sure I don't give up on that, because I know I can be really hard on myself, and like I'll love something and then I'll hate it the next day, kind of thing. But I would love to both continue doing covers like I used to, but for the most part focusing on my like original stuff, and maybe like making little cutesy patootsy music videos. I think that could be a great way for me to express myself, because yeah, I don't know, it just would be like another project. So yeah, I'm rambling a lot, I think, but this is just some things on my mind that hopefully I will be putting into action very shortly. And I'm if you want to subscribe or keep subscribed, hopefully, and stick this out with me, I'd be so appreciative, because I'm still learning how to do anything. I'm still learning how to speak, honestly. I'm 23 years old. I'm still learning how to talk. That's how I feel right now. Yeah, it's not easy for me. It's not easy for me, but we can get into that another time. Yeah. So yeah, thank you again. And if you cannot wait for another video to see what's up with me, you can totally follow me on Instagram, because I'm on that way too much. Yeah, bit of an oversharer at times, I will admit. People don't seem to complain, so maybe they're just silently judging me, and that's fine too. I'm weird, and it's okay. Anyway, it's time to say goodbye, and thank you for watching, and I'll talk to you soon.